Hi, I'm Rich Gaspari. I'm here in Edison, New Jersey at the Apollon Gym. We have Mark Alvisi here. I'm bringing Mark here just to get to know him, get to know his training philosophies. Hopefully I can give him some of my tips, old school tips as well. And we're gonna just annihilate 2009. Let's get started.
Judgment Day.
Okay, Mark, we're into day 2, workout 3, shoulders.
Yeah.
We just hit it really hard. First exercise, we did a power movement, which was the dumbbell press.
Right, yeah, seated dumbbell press.
So you like that a lot because it's a good power movement.
I like that movement. Sometimes I'll use a machine, you know, if I want to just pile a lot of weight on there, move a lot of weight, but we can do either or, so we decided to go with dumbbells today.
I feel the same way. I love dumbbell presses. I've always loved dumbbell presses more than anything when it comes to like shoulder presses. I do occasionally like to do the front military press. Use them on a Smith machine. You can even do power cleans, which basically come up and then press it up. But there's just different things you can do just to give it a change.
Right.
Okay, the second exercise we did was the seated side laterals.
Right.
They hit the side heads of the delts.
Right.
You like doing that movement. I myself think that's one of the best movements for shoulders and giving you those wide caps. What's really important, a big amateur mistakes, is that when they come up with the weight, they actually come up with their forearms first, but you really want to make sure that you have your elbows come up first. So what you're doing is almost like having your arms or your thumbs facing down, your elbows up, you know, first when doing the movement.
Yeah, always make sure that I lead with my elbows and just follow through with the weight and just keep all the tension on the side delt.
Cool. Then after that?
And we move to front raises with the dumbbells.
Well, the front raise is really good to hit the front heads of the deltoids. We did it with the dumbbells, seated dumbbells.
Right.
I guess it's good because for you, it's really strict movement. I like it as well. I do them standing with a bar. There's all different ways of doing that.
There's a lot of different variations. For me, what works best for me is I like to have a very controlled movement. So seated just kind of takes a lot of your body mechanics out of the picture. If you're just seated, you could just really focus on the isolation of the muscle.
No, right? No, I agree. Then we went on to rear delts.
Right.
Which we did the pec deck machine, and I myself like that as well. A lot of guys do bent over, and it's really hard to do that move because you really swing the weight. I gave a little bit of advice. Normally you can grab it this way, but then with that machine you can actually grab it this way and just pull back and really squeeze the rear delt in the movement.
Yeah, I noticed when we changed the hand position and went to the top grip, I felt it in a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different isolation point in the rear delt. I definitely felt it there.
Good, good. And then after that we went into shrugs.
Right.
So we just topped it off, hit the shrugs hard.
Exactly, and making sure to just get a good squeeze at the top of the movement. I always make sure that I get a good squeeze because it's a very short range of motion. So I just try to make sure that at the top I'm really getting that squeeze and making the traps hold the weight for just a split second.
And then we finished off with your sevens.
FST 7 set, and basically what we did was we went back to side laterals, lighten the weight up a little bit so that we can get 15 reps for good form, make sure it's nice and isolating the muscle group, as best we can, and just going through those 7 sets and only resting 30 seconds in between each set really doesn't allow the blood to escape the muscle. So by the time you get into that next set, the blood is still pumping in there and you're really stretching that fascia.
I got to tell you, doing that movement, I did, I love side laterals. I've done them with cables. I did them all different ways. Those 15 reps, 7 sets, no rest. It just kept the blood just going in more and more. It took me a while before my shoulders could actually, I can lift up my shoulders. So that was a really good workout.
Yeah, that really, it really makes a difference. It really helps to stretch it out, and it'll be noticeable down the road where you'll have more of a fullness to the muscle, especially like if you're in contest dieting and you're doing a show. When you go to carb up, it's going to make your muscles have more of a 3-dimensional, fuller look.
Good, good. Wow, that's the last of the 7 sets.
Yeah.
I definitely really feel that. I got blood like gorged into my delts. Shoot.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Push as much blood in there as possible.
Well, that was a good workout. I think we deserve a shake.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, let's do
Awesome.
it.